Why, hello. Why, hello. What's your favorite George Carlin routine? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Already with the favorites. Every website I'm a part of is turning disgustingly SJW or disgustingly alt-right Nazi. I fucking hate it. Yep. Welcome to the modern age. Choose your side. I'm sorry, I forgot to forgive. I forgot. Please forgive me, oh lordy. Whoa. Whoa. Our glorious philosopher king, Paul, has come to enlighten us. I'm not a king. I'm not a philosopher. And I'm not yours. And I haven't come to do anything for you. But other than that, we're pretty good. That was a pretty truthful statement. Guys, figure out the final day for the meetup in LA. Yep. We announced it on Deep Fat Fried pretty much every show for the last week and a half. It's going to be July 21st at the Mint in LA. There are links in the description to our most recent videos to buy tickets to those. So, yeah, go get it. Go make it happen. Seems like every time I wonder when you're going to stream, you do. We got that connection, cool, man. Salvador. Hey, Sal, come here. You know you're not supposed to be back there. I let you out here to go potty. Not to go try and get through the fence. Did you do a potty? Love the new DFF intro. Yeah, me too. I love the people that are saying like the title track is too repetitive, and it's just like the whole thing was designed after Saturday morning cartoons. Like, do they not understand that repetitiveness is part of the intros to those? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant, you know? Like we were shooting for the Saturday morning cartoon aesthetic. Yeah, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers. Is it sad to go to the meetup by yourself? I literally have no one else who could go with me. Why? I think most of the people that come to the meetup come by themselves, and you won't be by yourself for long. That's the great thing about these. Like, you come to them, and you're guaranteed a place filled with like-minded people. At the very least, people that are into the same shit you're into. So it's like you're not gonna be like you might come by yourself, but you ain't gonna be by yourself. Plus, I did see, and I wish you guys would use some of the fucking social media to set it up, but somebody was telling me last night that they've got 6 people going already. They've pooled their resources, and 6 people are going, and they're looking for more. So it's just like, the more people that get together like that, the more you guys could pool your resources and get a really ridiculous Airbnb somewhere in Hollywood. So yeah, like I said, I just don't know where they're coordinating this shit. Maybe on the Discord or something. On Doom Kid, yeah, Australia's pretty far. I'm telling you though, Beyond Fear came from Australia for the LA meetup. She made it happen, you know. But yeah, I can understand that. That's a long fucking flight, dude. Sydney to LA, I think, is like a 9.5 hour in the air flight, and you're like going like your time zone, you're crossing like 6 time zones. It's retarded. Talk about jet lag, man. Upside down Texas, yeah. It's all right, man. Like I said, if this one is successful, which I see no reason to believe it won't be. I mean, maybe it won't be. But as long as this one is successful, then there's a good chance that, we'll be doing another one of these in the medium to distant future. So it's like I'll meet up at some point. I don't have enough time to save this time around, but I'm gonna get a couple thousand set aside. I mean, you might be able to do it for less than that, man. People don't understand, like, travel is fucking expensive, right? But if you do it the right way, it can be way less expensive than you think it's going to be. A lot of people just think that, like, for example, one of the pieces of advice I gave to people about getting to LA for the show is don't worry about getting a hotel room that's super close to the venue in Hollywood. Because a lot of the venues around, or a lot of the hotels around there are going to be more expensive because it's a more expensive area of LA. Get a fucking Motel 6 off of 99 in Valencia and just get a fucking Uber to and from. There are Ubers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in LA. You can use them at any time. They're cheaper than a taxi. So, that saves you a lot of money right there. A lot of people, I think, try and get up hotel rooms that are near and that's fine if you want to do that. I mean, it can be kind of nice to have a place to crash that's real close to the venue, but you're going to be able to get something way cheaper in the San Fernando Valley or something, and it's a 20, 30-minute ride into Hollywood or something in an Uber. So you make sure you just get there, and then when you're done at night, you call one and have them take you back, and you end up saving a ridiculous amount of money on your lodging that way. Mail yourself overseas. Yeah, I saw somebody did that, actually. I saw a guy actually did that. Packed himself up in a box with a bunch of oxygen and, like, food and stuff, and shipped himself to the States. Did he die? No, he lived. He crawled out of the box in California. You guys can go to Anaheim. Yep. Anaheim, Valencia. I mean, there's there's all kinds of. I mean, LA County is basically just a town that never ends. So you're, as soon as you pass out of one little town, you pass into another one until you get to Los Angeles proper. And all of those towns surrounding LA proper and Hollywood are going to be way cheaper to stay in than. I mean, you guys could even get crazy with it. You could stay in like Palm Springs or some shit. Is it Palm Springs that's right there on the high desert side of LA? I think it is, honestly. Yeah, you guys could even you could get it like a hotel in Palm Springs. That's like an hour ride into fucking Hollywood. Malibu you could do as well. I mean, Malibu's probably going to be, I don't know. I really don't know. I've never stayed in Malibu. Every time I've stayed in LA proper, it's been in Hollywood, so. Fascinated by the urban layout of the greater LA area. Dude, it's really insane. Like, driving through LA is one of the spookiest experiences you'll have for the first time, because the amount of time you spend driving at full speed, going in one direction and never leaving the city. Like, you can drive for 2.5 hours straight and still be in the middle of an urban center. It's like, the size of it is fucking unfathomable. But I mean, the upside to that too, for people that are on the fence about going, is like it's not like you're making that trip just for us. One of the reasons we chose LA is because it's such a fucking travel hub. It's such a destination, especially in the summer. I mean, LA can be a jumping off point to California. It can be a jumping off point just to LA. I mean, there's a million things to fucking do in LA County. There's a million things to do within 2 or 3 hours drive outside of LA County in California. some of the most beautiful fucking beaches in the world. You know, those of you that are in the continental United States as well could take a bus. I mean, I know it's a fucking shitty ass long ride, but way fucking cheaper, or an Amtrak, way fucking cheaper than booking a flight. Even if you book your flight now, you know, you're gonna get it way cheaper than you would if you tried to book it next month. But you know, a train ticket, a bus ticket can be half the price or less of a plane ticket. So, Greyhound, yeah. I mean, look, dude, there's a reason Pimp Monk uses Greyhound to get around, and it sucks, and the travel sucks, but he survives it. Like, if Pimp Monk can fucking survive it, you can do it, you know? Oh, man, dude. Control the thirst, guys. Control the thirst. The two of you, man, the thirst. Otter and Real Bucky, you guys need to go get a drink of water or something. Holy smokes, man. Hey, Dinosaur. What's up, baby boy? What's going on, baby boy? Huh? Want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hellos? Want to say you hellos? Want to say you hellos? And you woof woofs? And you bark barks? And you whine whines? And you pant pants? You gonna take over the show? You wanna take it over? Get down. Get down. Oh, be quiet. I'm gonna turn you. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Sal, come on. Inside. Salvador, come on. Let's do it. Get in there. Come on. Take your time. Yeah. No rush or anything. No need to put any speed behind it. No, that's fine. Skitty, you can't be out here either. Like Dr. fucking Doolittle. Open the door to let the dogs in and the cat bolts out. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dinor looks like he was born with 2/3 of his brain. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he really does. You know, you might be trying to be like insulting and stuff with that, but I totally fucking agree. He's got about half a brain. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in that tiny little peanut of his too. Like if you actually touch his head, it's way smaller than you think it is. Like his brain pan is like, I don't know, like a baseball or less. Like a baseball or less. Pretty bad. I mean, whatever. The great thing about Dinor is he's too stupid to know he's being insulted. So, oh yeah, he's adorable. But part of his adorableness is how stupid he is, you know. And he doesn't know. You know, like I said, he can't sense being fucked on. So, you know, if I called him over here and I was like, "Come on, you little dipshit, come here, you little stupid fuck," he'd come to me just as, you know, the same way he'd come to me if I said, "Come here, good boy." Bag of sand for a brain. I think that might might be giving him that might be giving him a little too much credit. I can think of a use for a bag of sand, you know, maybe even a couple uses. So, pretty much all dogs do that. Dogs don't speak English. Problem is dogs don't speak English. Well, that's not 100% true. Dogs can develop a vocabulary. It's just usually a very small vocabulary, but they can understand, you know, like Dinor responds to commands. If I tell him to sit, he sits. You know, if I tell him to spin, like, I could show you guys his spin. It's pretty good. He'll get up on his hind legs and do a little spin. Tell him to lay down. He'll usually do it. I mean, he's not a very he doesn't mind when he's being bad, but he responds to commands and shit, you know. So Dinor does seem to respond a little bit when I speak Spanish to him. He was born into a Spanish speaking household, so. Oh, dang, I thought for sure you would be live from the royal wedding today. Oh, yeah, I am. What up, TJ? You went to Dullards, huh?
Yeah, they got like a clearance one in this abandoned, otherwise mall.
Yeah. Got yourself some duds,
I
some
got
new
a pair of
duds.
jeans and a pair of shorts. Only 25 bucks.
That ain't bad. You can't
But
beat that with a big stick.
yeah, I was hoping there'd be more stuff there. But obviously
I mean, it's hard to find stuff. I mean, even for like, yeah, just even me as a fat guy, it's hard to find. And then as a fat tall dude, it's like holy shit.
it was all. I mean, like it's really weird. 'Cause it was all either really like dress clothes or it was like hood rat shit.
Maybe it was just picked over.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, it was ransacked. You could tell.
Oh my god, get off the table.
Holy.
Dude, I've been thinking about my Blob remake.
Oh yeah.
I just need. I'm starting to GoFundMe. I just need like $150 million, and I'm pretty sure I could do it justice.
That's actually pretty low for a GoFundMe these days. So
Yeah,
you should be able to get that.
I'm thinking I could make it.
I mean, if everybody that watches us donates a buck 10,000 times, you'll have the money.
Exactly. So I'm practically there.
How do giant worms survive on Arrakis? Something that size would need to eat a lot of biomass that wouldn't be present in the desert. I think you're trying too much to, like, put actual biology onto an alien species. Number one, but you could think of ways that the worms survive.
Maybe there's not that many. Too.
Well, the worms are responsible for the spice, so they are clearly converting something into the spice. There are a lot of sandworms. That's a foregone conclusion. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of sandworms being supported on Arrakis at any given moment.
Maybe they're eating. Maybe some of their diet is like minerals and shit.
Right? Yeah. Maybe they're like what do they call the lithophage or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
A lithophagic entity. Maybe they feed on rock deep under the sand
Yeah,
and pull mineral
they just supplement
nutrition.
their diet with, they have to be like omnivores, right? So, maybe they're eating minerals and, who knows what other shit. Maybe there's some stuff deeper down in the fucking stuff.
Right, yeah, maybe there's a whole world underneath the desert of Arrakis that we don't know about, a cave network that's filled with kind of like plant life or something. I mean, it's in like the end of the Dune movie and the first Dune book is that water comes to Arrakis. It's released from deep in the bowels of the earth, and that makes it rain and start turning Arrakis into this lush garden world. So I think this idea that like the sandworms are vestiges of a time from before Arrakis was a desert makes sense to me.
You ever see those catfish, those like golden catfish that live in the desert in Africa? There's like an underground lake.
Yeah.
And they live in there and they just eat like debris that falls from the cave ceiling and shit.
Yep.
They're totally blind because they live in complete darkness.
Yeah, those weird extremophile animals. There's like salamanders like that too, that their entire species has existed in one cave system.
Yeah.
And so they've, over the millions of years, have just lost their eyes. They've lost all the pigment in their skin.
So there could be something like that going on. But I mean, ultimately, the answer to your question is who gives a shit?
Yeah. It's fun to think about, though.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, really, like, suspend your disbelief sometimes,
Sure.
You don't need a fucking rational explanation for everything in a fucking movie or a book.
Right.
There can just be shit.
I mean, there are multitudes of other things in Dune that are, head-scratchingly questionable given what we understand as reality. Like, just the spice itself. Like, there's no drug we can compare that to. That doesn't exist, It does things to us that we don't think, pharmacology can ever do. But it's a fucking far future society, millions of years from now.
It's sci-fi fantasy. I mean, just make up whatever explanation you want. Not everything needs to make perfect fucking crystal clear sense.
But I mean, I can even, we just sat and thought about it, and we came up with several different ways that the
Yeah.
sandworms could sustain themselves biologically on the planet that would make sense given the story. So, spice equals midi-chlorians. You can definitely tell that George Lucas was heavily influenced by Dune in coming up with the idea for the Force.
Yep.
Because especially as it
Eastern and Jewish. So,
Salvador. Dinosaur.
Dinor, whatever your name is, man. You jump on this table again, and it's curtains for you. I'm throwing you into the bug zapper.
For you.
It's curtains for you, boy.
Just call him Salvador.
it's because he was being bad.
Yeah.
Dinor, get down.
Don't even do it.
Yeah, don't even think about it. Like, you can stay up there, but you ain't getting back on this table. That's a big no-no. Make Dinor spin? Okay. You guys want to see the spin. They want to see him do his spin. I need to go get him a treat, so hold on.
Yeah,
I'll get Salvador one too, so nobody gets jealous. Because yeah, you want to make sure that you give them the good boy when they do it. They do what they're supposed to do. Let's see what do we got here. Crunchy treats for cat. Here we go. And get the right thing, the right camera on. Come on, camera. Okay, there's Dinor. Hold on. You got to stay there, bud. Okay, you ready? You ready? Spin. Do it. Spin. Good. Here we go. And get the right thing, the right camera on. Come on, camera. Okay, there's Dinor. Hold on. You got to stay there, bud. Boy, spin. One more time. Spin. Now sit. Speak. Good boy. Get it.
Alright, Sal, your turn.
Your turn, Sal. You ready? Can you spin? Good spin. Spin again. Spin. No, jump. Spin. Good boy. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Can you show me your belly? Good boy. Here you go. There you go. Here, you get two because you're bigger. Good boy. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not bad, It could be better. Sal's got tricks. I didn't even show you all of Sal's tricks. Sal's got even more tricks.
Dude, I have the ending when I move. I was like, man, fuck, I want to show it consume the whole planet, but who's me around? And I thought space station.
Oh, yeah. The ISS.
I'm going to establish some characters on the space station that are just watching this go down, and then they just when the whole planet's engulfed in the blob.
Maybe it starts as an experiment on the space station.
Yeah,
They've got this weird ferrous gel or some shit that they want to test in the vacuum of space, and they put it out there in the jar, and it bubbles and breaks out and falls to Earth, and they're like, "Uh-oh." So that'd be a good origin for it too, non-extraterrestrial origin for
But
the blob.
I want you see it shooting out its little spores into the cosmos and shit.
So it's little pieces of it are coming off of the Earth and flying
But
out.
the last thing I want to see is the blob planet just fucking reaches out with this horrible tendril towards the space station and fucking grabs it, and they're just like, no!
Cool, dude.
And they're not even safe, and then the credits roll.
I like it.
Credits roll. Everyone's dead, the end. The fucking end, bitch. Not a goddamn single simpering crybaby human being left alive in the fucking cosmos. Dead. Fucking dead. All I need is 150 to 200 million dollars, and I can make it. So if anyone out there is like a billionaire, it's a worthwhile investment.
Done and done. They sell dog weed treats here in Vegas. Cool. I forgot Vegas is 100% weed legal now, too.
Yep.
I totally forgot that. Wow, because you know what? That's such a weird flip, too, because Vegas used to be one of the most serious places to get caught with weed in the country.
Yep.
Like, they were like, don't even bring it in here. If you get caught with it, you're going straight to fucking jail for a while. Don't even, and then, all of a sudden now they're just like, weed dog treats. Like, what a flip.
Well, They didn't want to lose that tourism business. They're like, man, weed's getting legal everywhere. We're supposed to be fucking Sin City or whatever. We gotta fucking get this shit going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like weed wasn't rampant in fucking Vegas, even despite its draconian laws.
Yeah, draconian laws have never stopped anything.
But at least now you can go there and get it fresh and legal and high quality. And I mean, like, I'm excited to visit California because now the same type of shop that I used to have to use a green card, because the last time we were all in LA together, I had to go score us weed because it wasn't statewide legal yet. I had a medical card, so I had access to the fucking shit. But now we're just going to be able to, like Washington, walk into a pot shop and buy whatever we want, which is real nice. I mean, like, it's just a matter of time. Like, pretty much every election cycle, every time these kind of state amendments and stuff come up for vote, we lose another state, or not lose, we gain another state, right? Either just straight medical or recreational, and it's just there's only 50 of them. So slowly but surely, the majority of states are going to have legal weed laws, and at that point, the federal, you know, uh, it becomes like actually thinkable to reverse that, the federal weed laws. So, but yeah,
I'm wondering.
there's no putting the genie back in the bottle now.
Since weed is already decriminalized in Mississippi, I'm thinking maybe they might be one of the first southern states to do it.
Well,
It's not like they make a ton of money.
Alabama it was the first deep South state to get medical. They've got it. Now Louisiana has it and Florida has it.
Louisiana's a very strict one, though.
But still, I mean, it doesn't matter.
The foot's in the door.
Yeah, the foot is in the door. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Texas will probably be one of the last places in the union to get it. In fact, like, just looking at the attitudes towards it and stuff in Texas.
Here you go.
Like,
bro.
Because liberal thought is not the spirit of a Lone Star man.
thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
You want to run in Texas, can't be a liberal man.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, the dominoes are falling. The entire West Coast is now 100% recreationally legal. California, Oregon, and Washington, the entire western border. Oh, I think Alaska too, right?
Yep.
Yep. So,
It's legal in Alaska.
I think Hawaii has legalized as well. So it's like all of our, like, it's just happening. And
It's like the same thing we saw with gay marriage.
yep.
It's like state after state did it.
At first, it was one state really fighting for it, and then another state would, and then all of a sudden, it just started happening in the states to the point where federally it just became,
dominoes.
yep,
And then
it's a foregone
federal
conclusion.
Law changed, Supreme Court decision, boom, legal everywhere. Fuck you.
Yep.
And then America, of course, immediately collapsed.
Yep, collapsed
As
into
the conservatives
degradation.
promised us it would.
Yeah, the term marriage means nothing to anybody anymore. People are marrying dogs now, routinely,
Happens all the time.
every day. How about this for a movie idea? There's these brothers that wake up one morning and find out they switch bodies, and hilarity ensues. Here's the catch, though. They are identical twins. Wow. You're right.
Wow.
What a scintillating watch. Yeah.
Sadly, that would probably get made before my Blob remake, so.
Yeah.
I was watching the original ending to Little Shop of Horrors. I watched it like twice in a row. Well, once last night and once this morning. And it just like every time I see it, I get like a little bit more pissed off.
That they didn't use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's clearly one of the most expensive scenes in the movie.
It is by far the most expensive scene in the movie.
I mean, like, they're on a rampage throughout the city. They're ripping everything apart. And, I remember when I was a kid, that was one of my favorite movies. Like, I used to watch that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And You know, I won't say that, like, I didn't realize what a slap in the face the ending was, but I never liked the ending. It never sat right with me. Like, I didn't really understand why
Right.
until I got a little bit older and started looking into
Because it's a total betrayal.
what the story actually was about and
Right.
stuff, and like examining the themes more closely and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's a total betrayal of what the movie is about, and it's just disgusting.
Yeah, it
It's
sucks.
really fucking gross. Like, it just pisses me off to no end.
I mean, they could make $1 million doing a director's cut with the original ending in it, do a big Blu-ray release.
They've done it.
Well, then, like,
Yeah, they've put out the original now.
well, then good. I mean,
So
now at least they've corrected their
you
mistake.
can now get it. It just pisses me off. And I mean, the whole reason that it was changed was because test audiences didn't like it.
Yeah, it was too negative or whatever.
And it pisses me off because, you know, the problem with these test audiences is they don't pick a test audience based on the people who are likely to be interested in the movie. They pick test audiences of just like
Random people.
random schlubs off the street.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, movies have target fucking audiences. And when you just take a random assortment of slack-jawed fucking idiots, pile them into a goddamn room, and say, "What do you think of this?" and they're like, "Oh man, it was sad when Seymour gets eaten by the plant, and Audrey gets eaten by the plant, and then the plants eat the whole world and stuff. That's real. That's a downer, man. I want them to live happily ever after in that house from her fucking ridiculous, over-the-top fantasy that she had." It's like, what? Suck a fucking 1,000,000 pounds of plant dick, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's a fucking slap in the face. It's a
People
disgrace.
like honestly, people like this is true across the board in entertainment. People don't know what they want. They think they know what they want, but they have no fucking clue. And it's the entertainer's job to give them what they want without them being able to tell you what they want. They'll tell you they want something, but they don't. They don't. They don't know what they want. It's just the truth. You can't get a fucking group of just random fucking people into a room and ask them what they think about your movie
And
because
that's
those
another
people
reason-
don't know what they want.
That's another reason I just have to give even more props to fucking Infinity War for delivering on a real fucking, like, the natural fucking closure point of the heroes fail, half the universe dies. I know it's going to be taken back, and that's fine. But to at least end that movie like that is fucking...
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see like a ballsy maneuver like that. Who cares, Otter? Test audience made a Hitler Jew joke get pulled from DP2. What's DP2?
Deadpool 2.
Oh, okay. I wish people would stop that shit. I hate it. What do you think of ROTFS? It's like, I don't know. Why don't you spell out what it is? I didn't like the ending because it was too much of a cliffhanger. Yeah. Boy, I hate those cliffhangers that make you anticipate the next movie, dude. Those suck. Hey, PP, what do YT of RRLPOLS? I don't, yeah, dude, I love it, man. Ever since JT left KFF and joined ROTFLS, it's been such a better band. Have you watched Nymphomaniac on Netflix? It's not what you expect it is. I have not, and no, I don't know what I would expect that to be. Have you seen Eraserhead? Yes, I've seen it. New DFF intro is dope. Nah, man. Nah, the song is too repetitive. It's like, man, I weep for the people that never watched a Saturday morning cartoon. My inner child weeps for you.
Thundercats are on the move.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Transformers. More than meets the eye. Transformers. Transformers. Yeah, no history or legacy of repetitiveness in that style of animation at all. Nope. So dumb.
So people are like, intro's good, but it's too long, man. It's like it's a minute.
Yeah, it's 1 minute
It's 1
that you
minute
can
fucking
literally
long.
skip through when watching every show.
It's
Like
1 minute long. Fuck you.
too long.
Oh man, a minute? Man, I don't know.
Also, that song was written when the show had 1 episode. I didn't have much to go on. You did exactly what we like. Trust me, dude. Don't take any of that critique to heart. It's a really great song for our intro. Fits exactly the feel we wanted. We wanted that like 80s, 90s Saturday morning action cartoon feel. All of those if you go and look at the theme songs to all of those things, they're all the fucking exactly the same. Super repetitive, super catchy, easy to remember, fast paced, quick. You know, people could not like it to their heart's content, but it's exactly what we wanted. I guarantee you will adore the film. It sympathizes with pedophilia and the question, the size. What? Which film are you talking about? I mean, thanks for the €5 and shit. Deep fat fried. Paul, yeah, dude, I love my little legs kicking. I'm so excited to be in my ball.
The Paul Ball.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't tell the guy to do that, but that's exactly what my little legs would be doing if I was in one of those things. Flying around shooting laser machine guns at things. The one thing that I think we might do, like I was thinking about it, some people have said they miss the Deepu Fatu Friday.
Yeah.
We just put that at the end.
Yeah.
Like as the dragon's flying away with the head. You can do the little ching, Deep Fat Friday. So that would be a pretty easy one to change. Here's another movie idea. So there's an elite mercenary deep behind enemy lines. During a freak tropical storm, he switches bodies with the enemy commander. Here's the catch. They're identical twins separated at birth. Wow.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Holy fuck.
Stop drilling. You've hit oil.
Yeah, quit giving away all this gold, man. Just make these films happen. Go make your $1 billion, man. You're the next Michael Bay. This identical twins switching bodies thing, I mean, so versatile. You can use it in any fucking type of movie. Just get it, man. Just get it. I'm working on another Flashu Friday intro. Are you going to be using fan intros for Flash Friday specifically? Yeah. I think that's the plan. It's depressing that I could imagine these movies actually being made by Hollywood. It really is. You're right. I thought about it in my head and was like, would Hollywood actually make something with so stupid a premise? And I was like, yes, they would. Yes, they would. Because I remembered Inconceivable, which may be the dumbest premise I've run across in years. So yeah. There's really no bottom. Seen worse. You guys can do cults again on DFF. You should look into the Rajneesh. Also a 6-part Netflix doc on it as well. Rajneesh, huh? I have no idea what that is, so I'd have to look into it. Loved that intro. Favorite part was when those chicks you were with just turned out to be a hologram. Yeah. I see, I wanted like a... We all got to kind of choose, or at least provide input into how we were portrayed in this. And I wanted to be way more of a loser. Like, I wanted to be sitting in like a big easy boy, like lazy boy recliner with my fat just like spilling over the edges of it, covered in like crumbs and like Cheeto dust, like barely able to move, just like bathed in the glow of a shitty little television set in some trailer somewhere, cockroaches crawling around and shit. And then I wanted to see the light from that and have the lazy boy fucking have jets on it and lift me up and become the ball thing and, you know, But TJ was like, "Nah, man, you're gonna be surrounded by hot chicks, and then they're gonna be holograms." I was like, But as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Okay, yeah, that was cool."
At first, they had nipples, and I was like, TJ, I don't know if you can have nipples on YouTube.
We uploaded the uncensored version too, and put a link out there
Oh,
to
that's
it,
good.
just unlisted. So
That was the only thing, though.
yeah,
Just some cartoon nipples. Oh no.
yeah, we can use that intro at shows and stuff though. We can
Yeah.
project, use the nipple intro because who fucking cares?
I love it. That's what it's gonna be called now.
The nipple intro, yeah. A movie idea. A wandering martial artist whose people were genocided must find and stop his best friend from murdering millions of innocents out of a desire for revenge.
Where's the twins switching
Yeah,
bodies?
yeah. When does he switch bodies with his identical twin? But Paul, you were my first casting choice for my movies. I guess I'll have to get TJ instead, or maybe Scotty. I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. When did I agree to not? When did I say I wouldn't be in a movie? When did you approach? Whatever. Thanks for the $5. There are videos on YouTube of people putting on condoms. Yeah, but they're not us.
All right, Paul, you got to make a movie in the body switch genre.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Body switch, huh? Let's see. Hmm. I don't know. That's a tough one. It'd be kind of cool to do like a body switch movie where there's a serial killer stalking somebody and then they switch bodies and the victim starts stalking the serial killer, like where it switches, like halfway through the movie. That'd be kind of cool. So, like, for the first part of the movie, it's this just horrible, deformed serial killer, and he's this, awful, unsympathetic villain and shit. And then halfway through, they get body switched, and the unassuming little nerd or girl or whatever it was he was chasing around becomes the killer, and the fucking big bad mean serial killer guy is the one that's scared.
I'd have a racist redneck switch bodies with a ghetto black dude.
Yeah. Who's this going to next? You?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I think it'd be
It's running pretty hard. You ever smoked a pipe, like an actual tobacco pipe? I have. It's actually really nice. Like you can get really like nice flavored tobaccos. Like the one that took a few puffs of was vanilla tobacco. You don't inhale it, or at least I didn't, but you get a real like, I don't know, it's a nice smoky flavor in your mouth when you smoke a pipe like that. But I never got into it. Never had my own pipe or anything.
Transformers more than meets the eye.
A redneck and gangsta switch. That would be like Trading Places updated though.
Yeah, you can even call it that.
Yeah.
Just make it a body switch movie. I want to see the black dude going to the Klan rally and being like, "Oh yeah, man, yeah, fuck them niggas." Nervous as shit.
He wouldn't go to a he wouldn't be that dumb.
No, I mean it's got to be all It'd be a screwball comedy, so there'd be like circumstances forcing all this shit to happen.
Okay, so you know what you could do? You could change it a little bit. Maybe in the mirror they still see themselves, but we see, you know what I mean? So they don't know. They have to figure out over time that they look different to other people.
Yeah.
Like in all their pictures they take and stuff, they always see themselves, but we never see them. We only see the character they've switched with,
I always was pissed that they didn't make a fucking Trading Places sequel that focused more on Randolph and Mortimer, though.
Randolph and Mortimer.
Yeah, the two villains from that.
Oh.
Rich businessman brothers.
Yeah.
we fucked them over with their little bet.
How about a movie where TJ and Paul switch bodies? I mean, like, it'd be pretty much business as usual.
Yeah,
I'd
just be like,
pick up a smoking addiction, and he'd pick up like 30 or 40 pounds and a vape addiction.
I'd be like, geez, Paul, I didn't really understand how fat you was until I was in this. Goddamn.
Be like, fuck you, man. I have to duck going through every door now. Kiss my ass. How do you even fucking exist in this giant gangly frame?
Some dude was in that Dillard's or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And he comes up and be like, man, it's always hard finding big and tall clothes. I'm like looking at him, he's not big or tall.
So he's definitely just talking to you.
I'm like,
I don't get why fucking people do that so much down here. They just talk to you for no reason.
yeah, that's true, man. So true. You relate to my struggle as a short, normal-sized person.
That is kind of an interesting brain switch thing to think about. Like, what if your friends and your girlfriend switch bodies, or you switch bodies and your girlfriends don't? Who do you fuck? It's weird to fuck anybody at that point. If you fuck the person that's actually the person that you want to be fucking, you're not even fucking that person anymore. But if you fuck the person that you want to be fucking, you're fucking a different person in that person. Yep. I don't think I don't know how relationships survive a brain swap.
I think we just have to be like, okay,
That's
we're
like-
not gonna fuck until we figure this out.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
like
No
that.
fuck until we figure this all out.
It's like that weird question that people sometimes ask in these chats where they're like, what if your mom and your girlfriend switch bodies?
Oh yeah.
And the only way you can reverse it is you gotta fuck one of them. Which one you gonna fuck?
I'd probably fuck my girlfriend, like the body of my girlfriend.
But it's your mom in there.
Just, yeah, I don't know.
Like she's gonna
Yeah,
forever
but when
remember
you-
being fucked by you.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like it'd be less traumatizing than fucking your mom's body.
I don't feel like
Man, I
there's a
hate
good
these
option
questions.
there, dude. It's a pretty messed up question.
Ugh. I don't know, your mom's pretty hot, TJ.
According to the DFF subreddit, yes, that's true. What was that shit you showed me this morning?
A girl they're fighting for
Yeah.
from Mulan. There was like a picture, a scroll thing that he's showing them like his girlfriend or whatever, and it has his mom's face on it. And they're like, a girl you're fighting for.
That's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
I don't like it. Here you go.
Yeah, I just knew that was gonna happen. And I feel your pain. That's why I'm glad my mom has never appeared on anything, because I couldn't hang, dude. You don't talk shit about people's moms, dude. You don't lust after people's moms. You guys gotta fucking suck up your trollish instincts. You wouldn't want me drooling over a picture of your mom. I'd do it too. Send me a picture. I'll do it. I'll show you how it feels.
That's Paul's new business model.
Yeah, I'll leer at a picture of your mother.
Send him a picture of your mom and $20 and he'll jerk off on it.
Mmm. That's a hot old bitch right there. The Shining book or movie. Why do I gotta pick one? I like them both. I love The Shining as a novel and I love it as a film, and they're two very different things, so they don't even feel like the same property. I like them both. Quit trying to force me to pick either or. We live in a world where I can you can have your own way. You can mix and match what you like about things.
But what about It movie or book?
Well, that's
What
an
do you
easy
think
one.
there? Yeah, that movie's clearly better.
Yeah, the movies blows that book away. It's so long and boring. It's like, who cares about the town? I just want to see the clown like the movie. I want it to be nothing but the clown. And I read the book, and it's like there's these whole chapters about this town and a bunch of people that live in it, and I'm just like, ugh. Where's the creepy clown? Like, I hope in this chapter the clown comes out of the sewer, because if he doesn't, I'm done. Yeah, what a great movie.
My favorite part is when he danced.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, when he did the Cotton Eye Joe dance. Yay.
Yeah, you know
I
this.
should have a picture of everybody in the audience's face in our screening.
That's one of the other things I noticed in, this Mandela theory. Because in my universe where I grew up, it wasn't Cotton Eye Joe; it was Cotton Eye Mitch.
Cotton Eye Mitch.
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Mitch.
So yeah,
Shut up.
it's true.
Shut up,
I grew up
TJ.
with Cotton Eye Mitch.
You're a
dude.
liar.
No, I'm not.
You're a lying sack of shit, TJ. I see through your ruse.
You should ask Scotty next time.
Yeah, I wonder if
Cotton Eyed
he remembers.
Mitch.
A lot of people. There might be some people in here who remember Cotton Eye Mitch.
How did the song go? Well,
It
let
had
me.
been for Cotton Eye Mitch, long time ago. I've been hitched. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye bitch?
Sounds a little sus.
Nah.
Sounds a little sus, TJ.
No, I messed up the lyrics. I started going to Cotton Eye Joe there a minute.
Yeah, you did.
But here's
Because
how
that's
I-
what you grew up with, so
No,
it's
no, no.
what your brain
That's just
automatically.
because I've heard it, I've listened
Got
to it
it.
so many times during the
Since the
process.
split, right?
Yeah. Because when you notice something like that, of course you sit there and you watch it over and over again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it was like, it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Mitch, long time ago, I'd get hitched. Where did you come from? Who gives a shit? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Mitch? That's how it goes.
All right. Well,
You
it took
see?
you a long time to remember your favorite old childhood Cotton Eye Mitch, TJ.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like when I was in the other universe, that was my favorite fucking
And it almost
song.
sounded like you were making that up as you were going along. There were some pauses in there that were kind of like, what am I going to say next?
Well, 'cause
I don't want to say
when
the
I
Cotton
was a
Eye
kid
Joe.
in the
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Mitch universe,
Uh-huh.
it's not like that was my favorite song. I was listening to it all the time. I mean, that was like some shit I had to listen to in school a couple times when they taught us line dancing and shit.
Why was that a part of our curriculum?
Yeah, why was that part of school, by the way?
I line danced. Fiddly diddly diddly dee, fiddly did. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
He did.
I think they were just trying to come up with shit for those of us that weren't real athletic to do. Because, like, I did ping pong, bowling, line dancing. You know what I mean? I never had, like, you're going to go run the track PE. They just knew better than to put me. Yeah.
Wow, they would force us, even us fatties.
Yep.
Oh, well, we had to do that, like, the once a year fitness test. Everybody had to do that. Where it was like everybody had to go run a mile and, like, do sit ups and
My
shit, and they
PE
timed you.
In my PE class, literally the first 10 or 15 minutes or whatever was always
Running.
around the track.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And I hated it. I never ran. I always walked. And
You would have
everybody
liked
yelled
my
at me.
school, dude.
Yeah.
Because I was in the, like,
I could have just been bowling and playing ping pong and
Yeah.
shit.
well, here's the thing. My school was split into two campuses, and one of the campuses was business and agriculture, and the other campus was humanities. And I was on the humanities campus, where it was all about English and dramatic arts and shit. So that was the focus of my high schooling. And the PE over there, because there was nowhere to do it, like they didn't have like a track or a field. It was just like a big facility for theater and stuff. So the PE there was just like shit they could do inside of a big room, ping pong and line dancing and fucking. We played. There was a bowling alley like 5 minutes away from the school. We'd go to once a week and bowl.
Yeah.
I mean that was it. Yeah, still once a year I had to go and try and run a mile and fail at it.
But that's the only difference. The Berenstein thing and the Cotton Eye Mitch thing. Those are the only two I've noticed so far. But
Cotton
definitely
Eye
in an
Mitch, you're so
definitely in an alternate universe.
you're full of shit, dude.
Cotton Eye Mitch.
Cotton Eye Mitch, dude.
You're full of shit, TJ.
Who else remembers Cotton Eye Mitch?
Nobody.
What are we
I know.
gonna do?
Kicking.
I'm not kicking.
Cotton-eyed lies, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cotton Eye Carl, huh? Well,
See, that guy's full of shit.
there's all kinds of Berenstain universes then, I guess. Cotton Eyed Trump, is that what you remember?
Man, I did not want to be in that universe.
The Cotton Eyed Trump universe sounds pretty fucking awful. Wow. Cotton Eyed Brett. Cotton Eyed Keen, dude. Wait till you see the Cotton Eye Keen eating chili with no beans. Where did you come from? Where did you...
Where were you seen? That part will mess you up.
Yeah, well, it's a hard one.
Because there's not too many other words for. Why is it so fucking wet?
We had to fucking stop it running a million times. Whoa.
What? It's fine. I think it's down to the filter pretty much anyway.
Holy shit. That one made me sneeze, dude. One gave me the sneezies. Ooh.
Where did you come from? Who gives a shit? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye?
Paul nearly died on stream. No, dude, I started like I got the sneezies and the coffees at the same time. Oh man, I'm just glad I didn't blow boogers all over everything. At least I don't think I did. Whew. Bunch of creeps in the chat. No shit. You know where you are, dude? Quick, rinse your nose with mouthwash. Should I? I think I'm okay. Squeaks, you little freak. He can fit around the corner for sure. Because, like, there's an opening around the corner from him that he didn't see, but if he goes that way, he's gone. He's going to be going to the neighbors. Squeako, Potato. Exploring the yard, huh?
Archduke Ludwig von Squeakerton, the 7th.
The 7th?
Yeah.
Cool. Ever hear about the Everettian interpretation of quantum theory and the multiverse it predicts? Nope. I like the name of it, though. It's like my middle names. Dude, I could claim I made it up. Ipecac will help you cough. Oh, okay, cool. Should I just drink the whole bottle? We have some of it in there. Like the whole bottle of it, or what? Like, how much do I drink? Because, yeah, dude, I always wonder what that Ipecac was for. So I'll just go drink the whole bottle here in a minute. Thanks for the tip. It's like a Dr. Paul tip, isn't it? Well, we just got to keep our eye on him until he gets his bearings around here and shit. I mean, if we let him out on his own, he's eventually going to get out of this yard.
Yeah.
But we just, I mean,
That's up to you. It is your cat.
Well, it's not just my cat.
Well, yours and Ashley's, so have a conference or something, I guess.
yeah, mommy conference.
Do you want an indoor cat or an outdoor cat?
I mean, as he gets bigger, that might not be an issue back here either. But at the size he is right now, he can fit through that little crack there and that weird patched
He's pretty much always
jerry-rigged bullshit. That over there, I mean, that's fucking Dynor could get through that if he really wanted to, so.
He's crawled under that.
So. I mean, I'm sure that there's something we could probably do about that. We have somebody cut a piece of plywood at an angle there and, like, get it closer to the ground or some shit. You're gonna read Dune to us, read a chapter, and then discuss. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I was thinking
Books.
about
That's
doing the
about all.
Bible that way as well.
I've got a Bible.
I've got a Bible.
Everyone's got a Bible.
Everyone owns a Bible, but I wouldn't even use a paper Bible.
Well,
I'd just get an online Bible, so it'd be easier for me to read because I'd be reading fucking hours and hours.
Bible study with TJ. I can do that.
Or the Quran, you know what I mean? I like,
I've got a Quran too.
yeah, I don't own one, but
I literally have them both so I can burn them at a moment's notice if it good.
just if you need to,
Yeah,
shit gets out of hand.
in case I need to burn one to piss someone off.
If it's
They're
time
ready.
for a holy book burning, you know, you're prepared at any moment to
I'm not
go.
even joking.
I like that.
That's why I have them.
No, I like that.
I haven't even opened the Bible. It's still in like plastic wrap.
Well, I've got a Book of Mormon.
Do you? I don't have one of those.
Yep.
So
Somebody, one of our fans sent it to me in a stack of books when we were back in Washington.
If ever there was an occasion where I had to burn it, would you lend it to me to be burnt?
Of course.
I'll return the ashes to you.
No, I don't even need the ashes. It's yours.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Remember we just tried a book
What? At a hotel?
Oh
Oh yeah, we desecrated one. That's true. Me and Galen desecrated a hotel Bible or two in our day.
A Gideon Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we wrote this. We actually contributed to the Bible because me and Galen got together and wrote the Gospel of Mary on some of the blank pages on the front.
Yeah.
It was the dirtiest, raunchiest, most disgusting, and it just has the Virgin Mary like eating shit and like fucking chopping her own nipples off and then drinking blood from her nipples and like whatever crazy shit we could think of.
Wow. And then you just left it there. For
Yeah,
the,
and
for
then
the
we
next.
drew a picture of Jesus on the cross with a big boner.
That's awesome.
And he was like spraying cum onto the face of like Mary, his own mother down there.
That's good,
And he
dude.
just like bukkake her. And so we were like, we put the Bible back, and my intention with it was, I hope that some person in their hour of need turns to that Bible and sees that.
Well, they did. I mean, you know, it's almost a foregone conclusion that probably happened at some point.
I mean, you know, it might have just been discovered by someone else, and they just like, oh, this Bible's been fucking
Desecrated.
or whatever. It's time to throw it away or whatever the hell.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't think flipping through the Bible is part of the normal cleaning process of those rooms.
Right.
So,
But I mean, like, someone might have discovered it that didn't really give a shit.
right.
But I hope it was a devout Christian in a time of need turning to the hotel Bible for some inspiration. And then he read the Gospel of fucking Mary and learned the truth about that whore. And cried. And maybe killed himself. I don't know.
Oh man.
I hope that the ramifications of us desecrating that Bible were way huger than they probably were.
Yeah. Maybe. Hey, who knows, dude? Maybe you changed a life.
Yeah. Maybe someone that was inspired.
Yeah.
You know, maybe someone's like, wow,
The Gospel of Mary, dude.
Mary was a total fucking whore and did all kinds of crazy shit. I could be that too. It's biblical now. Who are these prophets who wrote this?
Am I dying? No, I'm just having an allergy attack. My nose is now plugged. My eyes are now itching. It's just part of being alive for me. Don't mind me. This too shall pass. Your forehead is red, dog. Yeah, it is, man. My house is yellow. My forehead is red. The sky is blue. You guys need like a early readers segment here? I see Paul. I like Paul. Paul is round, like a ball. Ball and Paul. So fun when they fall, tumbling over one and all. Paul the ball goes to the mall and scoots around on his scooter trawl. Oh shit, TJ. Hide our tiki torch, man.
Are we white supremacists?
Fuck. Why did you leave that out here, you dipshit?
Sorry about that. Well, we don't have to go to the big march if you don't want to.
No, I'm going. Jews will not replace us. Blood and soil, TJ.
Blood and soil.
Blood, soil, and ridiculous Walmart tiki torches and shitty ass $8 polos from fucking Target. Yep. That's what we're doing. We're going, bitch. You can't back out now. I just didn't want to show my power level to the chat by having a tiki torch in the background, so you ruined that. Why do I look so scary when I smile? I don't know. It might have something to do with the fact that I never smile unless there's malice in my mind and heart. So that might be something that people are reading. Oh, damn. How high is your power level now, Paul? Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. No, these are just mosquito killer torches that don't really work all that well, so we don't use them ever. But I guess if we ever are invited to one and we want to go undercover or something, we could just grab these and.
We should just start a satirical white supremacy organization.
It's just about marching around with tiki torches and not necessarily anything racial.
No, I mean it's still got that component, but we're just so stupid that it's funny.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that. It's gonna be part of the set for Rufus and Red, dude. They'd have some tiki torches. I want to do some more Rufus and Red one of these days, dude.
Like they go to Native Americans and like, go back where you came from. You know?
Yeah. They go to like Asian
go
communities.
Back to Native America, where you came from, you fucking Indian piece of shit.
They go to like Asian communities and they're like, quit being smarter. Quit being smarter. You know, it's just like.
Math. Trying to think of a math-related fucking chant, but
A math-related chant, huh?
for the fucking Asian community, but nothing rhymes with math.
Yeah.
Math.
Bath.
That doesn't make any sense. Math.
I mean, you could be like, you could have like one of those like protest chants like, we don't need to take no bath. Why are Asians good at math?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trash and math, that's not a rhyme, dude.
Calculate these nuts. Yeah.
Rufus and Red react, dude. Yeah, there you go.
Rufus and Red.
Sylvia Plath. What?
That rhymes with math.
Oh, yeah, okay. But I can't really use that. The people we're talking about would not know who Sylvia Plath is. That's a good answer, though. I've forgotten about Sylvia Plath. So the bell jar. Anytime somebody asks, I think somebody asked me earlier for a depressing book, and I didn't answer because I couldn't think of one that I hadn't already talked about. But that's a good depressing book. Read The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. Ugh.
It's about a man who shoves a cactus up his ass.
Yep.
Gets a real prickly pooter.
Where are the mods? Who cares? There's one mod chilling in here. That's all we need.
Where are they?
Where are the mods, man?
Help us! They make such a difference usually.
Like Top Chat makes their job pretty easy from my perspective because now that I just keep Top Chat on, 90% of the spam bullshit just is immediately caught by that filter. So I don't even see the transgressions now. It's awesome. Where are the trolls? Where are the trolls, man? The chat has run rampant. This comment is spam. Do a jelk. TJ jelked, dude. Did some jelking, dude. How's that? Have you continued your jelking?
No, I haven't.
Your jelksercise? No?
Unfortunately. My dick just got too big after the first time, and now I've been trying to get it back down, you know?
Oh.
It's huge.
Damn. I didn't know it was that effective, man.
It is, you know? I thought
Gotta be careful.
It was crazy. One session, you know?
One jelk off.
I got a fucking horse dick, and it's crazy.
Mm.
It's just not fun now. That's why I gotta wear such baggy pants.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, TJ. I truly am.
But, yeah. Jelk, but jelk with caution.
Female version of Sausage Fest, I vote clam bake. That's pretty good. Yeah, we do need one of those. Do we have one of those? Because that's never a problem. Right?
Yeah. It's true.
Like, going to a party, I mean, at least for me, it's never a problem that there are too many chicks there. That's always an okay thing. A clam jam? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, dude. If it's either a sausage fest or a clam jam. A fish fry. A taco buffet. Okay, all right, guys. Come on. I think you're giving yourselves way too much credit now. A chicken coop.
Going to the party, it's a total chicken coop.
Yeah, just broads from dawn to dusk, nothing but chicks. Oh God, total chicken coop. That is funny too, because a party filled with chicks would sound like from a medium distance would sound like a bunch of clucking hens, dude. You'd get about half a block away and you'd be like, either there's a Foster Farms chicken factory up there, or we're getting close to the chicken coop party. You'd be like, all right.
Such misogyny.
I know, dude. I'm an old school guy, dude. I grew up listening to all these guys that were like that.
Such misogyny, Paul.
And it's still funny.
Nope.
I don't live my life that way.
No, Paul. You
The
just...
seagulls at the dump. Oh no! Oh no!
Tisk, tisk.
Oh man!
I'm glad the oppression of women just tickles you pink, sir.
Oh man! Oh, I don't know why that tickled my funny bone so hard, but it sure enough did.
Chelsea, what was that shit I was laughing at yesterday? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Too hard to explain.
Oh man, fuck me, dude. Oh man. God damn it. A clam jam. Holy shit. Paul's laugh sounds like something a program would simulate. It does. That's creepy. I'm sorry. Like, I can't help it. I laughs how I laughs. Get a grip, man. All right, fine. We're back in it. Grip attained.
No more mirth out of you.
Yeah, no more fun, no more. I understand. You don't want jovial. I get it. Bleh, I hate you. Fuck you. Banned. Back to normal. Oh man. Giggle pickle. You look like epic mealtime. Fuck you. Go away. Get out of my life. Leave me alone. Thoughts? I just want to, dude. I so want a Wizard of Oz, TJ.
You want a Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I so want to do it, man.
What?
I just want to disappear. I just want to be the disembodied voice, dude. I want to pick something else to represent me and have that be me in all of our media from here on out. I'm sick of it.
Sick of it.
Sick of looking at myself. I'm sick of everybody else looking at me, throwing in my face every goddamn 15 seconds how fucked up everything on my face is. Like I don't know. I just want to pick a picture. You know what I mean? I'll become one of those dorks, like Naked Ape or Anarchy Ball or Devin Tracy or whatever the fuck. I'll just, I'll be a blobfish with a beard and a beanie on and a pair of sunglasses. You know? Be a nuke, yeah. I'll just be a big fat nuke. You can even put Fat Boy on the side of me. I don't care. Now, Paul's ego, the talking nuke. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. You could pitch your voice up and create a new channel. Yeah, there you go. The girl does rant strategy. You're right. I could just create a totally new channel and be something totally different and just pitch shift my voice up or down. Just go on a diet. Dude, I'm not even talking about the fat jokes. Like those are I don't give a fuck about those. Just talking about the constant like dissection of every imperfection on my fucking face. Every fucking thing about me that I can't control. It's just like, here, look at this blobfish and dissect that then. The mind of Minolta. Yeah. Remember the mind of Minolta. Minolta. Change it. Change it. Have you considered watching or discussing the last No. I mean, maybe we'll do that. Peter Joseph. Yeah, maybe we'll dive into the later Zeitgeist movies because there's some interesting ideas in there. Paul, you got to do something about that beard. Oh, and that nose just has to go. Also, you grow your hair out or shave it. No. You got nose hair. Look at his nose hair. It's like, fuck. Paul, your face is saggy. Oh, man. Oh, man. I gotta get off camera,
I'm
man.
trying to think of a character for you, dude. I think my imagination's a little deprived.
Why don't we just get like our animator to just make like a floating embodiment of me that he made, and I'll be that.
No, dude, you gotta be a wacky character now. You gotta be
That's
like,
pretty wacky. It's a giant fat dude in a ball who kicks his legs and shit when he gets excited. That's pretty wacky.
maybe.
Just get him to make us, I'll be that from now on. You look fine, Paul. Shut up. Get out of here. Thank you for the $2.
Just gonna put googly eyes on a traffic cone. This is you now.
Googly eyes on a traffic cone?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna
How
be.
fucked up is that?
It's just gonna be a traffic cone with googly eyes. And
Wow.
we'll just film it
Yeah.
24/7, and anytime you can just click onto the feed and then rant it over it. And it's like, hey, this is googly-eyed traffic cone.
Why would
What's
I
up?
But why would I need it to have a feed?
No, it's got to have a round-the-clock feed. Because we're
Why?
going to move it in separate places, dude. So it's always in a new location every time.
Oh. Okay.
It's going to be a movie. We'll fucking put a GoPro on it, and we'll fucking broadcast, dude. It's going to be great. It's going to be the greatest fucking
I don't know, TJ. I don't know.
googly-eyed
Googly-eyed traffic cone. I don't know.
People love it, man.
I don't
You can
know.
already feel the anticipation. And you can put on a funny little voice, Be like, hey everybody, I'm Googly-Eyed Traffic Cone. Here for some more wacky news. Or whatever the fuck subject you cover, dude. It's gonna be great.
Googly-eyed traffic cone.
He's gonna have all kinds of fun adventures, dude. At some point he'll get eaten by a bear. It's gonna be good.
Maybe I'll just wear a mask. Maybe I'll become a masked enigma.
Those are hard though.
Maybe the ones that you think about. I'm talking about a professional, like, sports mascot mask with a built-in air cooler.
Whoa.
Like a beaver or something,
You're just gonna be a crazy beaver.
Yeah, with 2 big old buck teeth.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see it. People
Right.
think you're a furry though.
It's mic'd in there real nice for me, Got a nice little close mic.
You get a bunch of like "yiff in hell" fur fag comments all the time.
I mean, whatever.
Fucking furries make me sick.
A peaver. Cut TJ's face off and wear it? No, that might work. That might work. Paul should wear one of those glasses with the nose and eyebrows. Oh, yeah! I could do that. I could wear, like, the Groucho Marx glasses.
Yeah. You already have a mustache though.
Well, that one would cover the one I've got.
Might make it look bigger even.
Yeah.
Dude, what if we just get a tattoo artist to tattoo a new face on your ass, dude? And you just film your ass.
Oh, you're on to something now.
And you can fucking
Clap my cheeks together.
yeah, and like sometimes you can just let out a fucking fart, Looks like your lips are going like
All right. You might be on to something with this one. You might be on to something with this one. Can you touch your toes? Yes. I can touch my toes. Not with, like, my legs straight and shit, but I can bend over and touch my toes. I've not lost that functionality. I wash myself with a rag on a stick. Hey, Paul, bought tickets to the banana. Okay, cool. Cool. Enjoy the banana. Out west in a West Texas town of El. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just put song lyrics. Put song lyrics in there now. That's great. That's a real fucking contribution to what's going on here. Thank you. Yes, let's now that I bitched about it, everybody will be doing that now.
Dude, one time I was in Texas.
Yeah.
Actually, a few times. I've driven Interstate 10 from Los Angeles to Louisiana a few times for various stupid reasons. And every time you start seeing signs for El Paso, because like El Paso is like, there's not shit around it really.
Yeah, it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
So like you start seeing signs for it way far out, and every single fucking time I see the sign, it's just like El Paso, 521 miles. Down in the West Texas town of El Paso,
I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
So I don't have the rest of the song to reference. I just know that.
All I know about El Paso is I almost died in it.
I fucking made up some other lyrics too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because El Paso kind of sounds like asshole, so I'd be like, you know, I ate her pussy and fingered her asshole, you know, and like start adding like dirty shit to it because I'm bored on a road trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, you almost died in El Paso, so.
I almost died a bunch of times on that trip, man. Coming out of the fucking mountains into the desert out of LA. So as soon as I hit the really shitty part of the LA basin where all these fucking freeways are feeding in and the traffic's fucking insane, it starts dumping ass. Just pouring rain for like miles and miles, stop and go traffic through fucking LA. I guess I should probably preface this whole fucking story. So this is the day that I broke up with my ex-wife. This is the day I ended my marriage, and I'm on my way out. I knew I couldn't be in my little town because I didn't want to talk to anybody there. So I was heading for Texas. And that's a long drive from where I grew up in California. Central California to Texas is a long fucking... That's a journey. But whatever, I loaded up the shit that I could fucking put in a duffel bag, and I jumped in fucking my car and went, like I said, got all the way to LA, got through LA, it started dumping ass. It was just like I could have died any fucking second during that because LA is fucking insane. Got out of LA into the desert, and it finally cleared up, and then that's just the longest, straightest fucking road that you've ever been on in your life. And it goes on forever.
Were you on 10?
Yeah, 10 coming out of the LA basin, straight through the desert.
Well.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're heading straight for like Phoenix, Arizona and shit. Like you're cutting straight through the fucking Mojave. And it's like, oh, fuck. And it just goes on and on and on. And there's nothing out there. No gas stations, no little towns. You don't even, like, I was there late at night. So by the time I got there, it was, you know, probably like midnight or maybe even a little earlier, 11. But there was no cars coming the other way. It's just like you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. Right before El Paso, I'd say like 10 or 15 miles before the city, there's like a fucking big gas station. The first sign of civilization in like hours and hours. We're talking like 6 hours in the middle of nothing. Then you get this gas station, it's got a Starbucks in it. So I was almost dead by the time I'd got there. I'd been on the road at this point for over 10 hours straight driving. But I was like, you know what? I can make it. I'd been up all night the night before. So I was going into this drive with no sleep the night before. So, you know, going on 48 hours now with no fucking sleep. And I went to the, and I keep seeing these signs for El Paso. And in my mind, Texas is all I got to do. Now, never mind the fact that I'm heading to San Antonio, which is, I didn't have a concept of how big Texas was. I just thought, man, I'm almost at the Texas line. I can push through this. I can get there.
If only you realized the gravity.
Oh my God. It's fucking insane. So I loaded up on all the espresso I could fucking get in my stomach and shit. Got back in my car. All pepped up from the fucking shit. You know, feeling all right. Got back on the road. Got into El Paso. And my fucking body just shut down. I was driving on the freeway, going around a corner, and my head just lolled back like this, and I just like, my body turned to rubber for a second, and I came out of it, and I was like, oh, fuck. Got off the freeway real quick, pulled in somewhere. I was dizzy as fuck. Pulled in somewhere, and it just happened to be a La Quinta Inn. The parking lot of one. Pulled in somewhere, immediately rolled down my window, puked all over the parking lot, and then fell back into my chair and started sweating. Just like the most horrible flop sweat you've ever fucking seen in your life. Just like drenched with sweat. And I was like, oh, God. So it's like my body was like, nope, no more of this. So I called my mom. I was like, ugh. I'm like, Mom. And she's like, are you okay? I was like, no. And I told her what was going on, and she's like, well, where's that hotel? And I was like, it's right here. I'm in the parking lot of it. She's like, when you walk in there and you just give them your credit card and you tell them you need a room and you just go sleep. And that's what I did. I walked in there and I just put my credit. I must have looked horrible. I was pale, drenched in fucking sweat, and I just walk in there and I'm like, need a room? He's like, all right, looks at my credit card and my ID, and I was like, okay, here's your key. Grabbed it, stumbled my ass into the room, and just fell face first onto the mattress and went unconscious for about, I don't know, 8 or 10 hours straight, just like uninterrupted. Yeah, that was a fucked up journey.
Road trips are crazy.
Especially like under duress. It's one thing to like go into that all like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Well, I mean, I had to do like
Oh, yeah.
for Katrina, so I know exactly what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I had to make that trip like 3 times there and back, I think, over the course of those events. And that's pretty much all 10 all the way.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Because my dad, when the Katrina hit, he's like, fuck this, we're moving to fucking California.
Yeah.
Where nothing bad happens except for earthquakes. And droughts and fires and mudslides and all the stuff it does. But I'll tell you one thing that's weird about that Texas drive, experiencing it the other way, is like, if you're starting from Louisiana, the first state you hit is Texas.
Yep.
And if you've ever driven through Texas before,
you're in Texas forever.
That, okay, now begins me versus Texas.
Yep.
And it's a fucking battle.
Yeah, it is.
And then you fucking get through Texas, and then every other state, like Texas really does toughen you up to those other states, because then the other states just seem like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares? Whatever.
Arizona goes by real quick. New Mexico, if you're dipping through that. It just depends on where you come out of Texas. But yeah.
It's nothing, though.
That drive is horrible. It really is. Texas has almost killed me twice. You remember when I first came to Ohio to be in the studio for the first time, right after the LA meetup.
Yeah.
And I ended up staying way longer than I'd planned there because I wanted to be, near the action and shit. But it was time for me to go back. Ended up renting a car to drive from Ohio back to Texas. And almost the same shit happened to me. I got into Texas. I got through, I'm trying to think the route we took. I think we got into, Houston first, and then through Houston into Austin, and then Austin to San Antonio. And I got through Austin just fine, but after Austin, I was doing this shit. Like slapping my face, turning the AC up, turning the music all high and shit, and just like.
The thing is, when your body reaches that point, there's just nothing you can fucking do.
And I barely made it, man. I had to wake Ashley up. She was whatever. She was trying to help, but she was passed out in the seat next to me. I woke her up and I was like, "You gotta fucking watch me and make sure I don't fall asleep. We're not gonna get there." Like I went out for a couple of seconds on the freeway in Texas. That's the scariest feeling ever. When you're just like driving along, listening to a song, you're like, all right, I'm fine on the road again. Just can't. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh no! It's the worst fucking feeling, dude.
You know what'll happen to me?
What?
Is I get this weird mirroring effect where
you get double vision?
No, it's not even that. It's like I'll see the road going forward into the horizon, and then from it, going up above me is another road that exactly mirrors it, like in the sky. So there's just this never-ending road that goes into the fucking sky above me, and I'm like, whoa. When I start seeing that, that's when I know, like, I can't drive anymore. Because all that'll happen, I'll say, no, and then it'll happen again. And it'll be like, no. And you do the same thing, like, slap yourself and fucking, wake up.
Like I was rolling the window down because it was cold. It was in the winter when we were making this trip, so I'd roll the window down, put my face out, like, ah, yeah, baby. You know, you get on, get a big old face full of that wind, come back in, and I shit you not, like 15 seconds later, I'd be like, ah, no, no. Such a shitty feeling.
No wonder all truckers are meth heads.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And that's like a 22-hour drive straight through. So it's like truckers do that type of shit all the time. And yeah, I see why they, start with that bullshit you can buy at truck stops and graduate to the hard stuff that's made out of that stuff you can buy at truck stops. Because, man, you can't dump enough caffeine on yourself. There's a certain point where your body's like, I don't care.
Yeah, like you could drink like fucking 6 Red Bulls and your body's gonna be like, your heart's beating really fast, but
Oh, yeah.
you're still tired.
That's horrible. Yeah, dude, we stopped at this big fucking place called Buc-ee's outside of fucking. It's a big chain. You've probably seen them. The biggest fucking gas station you've ever seen in your life. It's like a city built around servicing gas and every other fast food thing you could ever want. Went into Buc-ee's and I bought like 3 Red Bulls. And Ashley was in there buying stuff, and so I went and gassed up the car and just sat in the car and was like, drank 3 of the fucking normal sized, like the small ones, but still, that's a lot of fucking caffeine you're just pushing on yourself. Like, just boom, 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 all the way through. And fucking 10 minutes down the road, I was falling asleep again. You reach a certain point where it's like, if you don't have some kind of hardcore stimulant, it's over for you. Best gas station experience, Buc-ee's. There's no gas station like a Buc-ee's. I'm telling you, this is one thing that the Texans have figured out. I don't know if it's just in Texas. I know it started there. Buc-ee's is the fucking shit. You go into that, it's like the convenience store. Number one, there's a million fucking gas pumps. So you're never gonna like pull in there and be like, oh man, it's too busy at the Buc-ee's. It just doesn't exist at the Buc-ee's. Pull in, gas your shit up, and then you go inside, and it's like a Walmart, but for junk food. It's a Walmart-sized building, but it's nothing but, and a lot of it they cook there, so you can go to they have a bunch of little, like, sub-restaurants where you can get sandwiches and ribs and all fresh cooked right there in front of you. Or every kind of chip, any kind of soda, any kind of bullshit, any kind of beer, wine, liquor, fucking cigarette that you can think of. I mean, anything that you'd expect at a convenience store in such abundance that you'll never ever want to go to another convenience store again. Because you'll have trouble at a Buc-ee's deciding what variety of the exact thing you want. You know what I mean? Which is usually the inverse at a fucking normal convenience store. I'm telling you, dude. Buc-ee's is the shit. I would live in a Buc-ee's.
That's so America.
No, it is. It is one of the most American things you can do is pull into a Buc-ee's, gas your car up, and go in and get a big fucking giant, I mean, like, drinks 3 times this size. Just a bucket of soda. A fountain. They have a round fountain in the Buc-ee's outside of San Antonio that just has tons of, like, American sodas all the way around the rim. It's just like, step right up, fill up your cup. Blah, 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 blah. Big fat tub of shit. Everything's oversized. Get their sandwiches there. You go like, oh yeah, I want a deli sandwich. And you go pick all the meat and stuff. And then you watch the dude start making it. And he grabs like 4 times the amount of meat you expected. He's like, big old like half a turkey breast, half a ham. Sandwiches, this big fucking, you're like, what am I gonna, how do I even, all right, thanks, Buc-ee's.
Why does this make me feel patriotic?
Because it actually is, like, it actually is a patriotic experience going to one, because you know what, it's the pinnacle of Americanism, right? Like, it's disgusting and it's gross, but it's that to the extreme. So it's like everything American, yeah, you can buy guns in a Buc-ee's. There's like a whole fucking ammo and guns and camo and fucking hunting supplies section in a Buc-ee's. It's fucking insane.
Hey, quiet.
It's everything about America. It's beyond a satire. You couldn't satire a Buc-ee's. That's the point. That's why it's a beautiful thing. That's why it's kind of a patriotic thing going to it. Because it's everything that's bad about America, but done so well. Are there any in California? I never once in the entire time I lived in California saw a Buc-ee's. I never saw a Buc-ee's until I got to Texas. Never saw them in. I lived in Arizona. I live in Louisiana. I never see them here.
No.
It's a Texas thing,
Go.
and some of them are bigger than others too. I mean, there's like these. The one that I'm talking about is right in between San Antonio
You
and
know what's
Austin,
weird?
Texas. What?
Because I'll fucking tell people, back when I did my videos about Texas,
Mm,
because I've done like 3 or 4 back in the day, people would always say, people from like Europe would always be like, the way you think of Texas is pretty much how we think of America.
right.
So Texas is just like a little bit more America than the rest of America. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just it's all of the things that people don't like about America, but done to perfection. Like if you go to Texas, you almost can't help if you spend any significant time in it. You almost can't help but be won over by it in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's just driving through and stopping at a Buc-ee's and going, "Oh my fucking god, what have I been doing with my entire convenience store gas station life? Look at this. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory for fat fucks like me, you know?" Or whether it's the food, whether you sit down at your first fucking Texas barbecue and you eat through that, or the Mexican food there with its really like southwestern influence. It's totally different than from what I grew up around. I mean, or the people, like honestly, like say what you want about Texans being a bunch of assholes, but the people I interacted with directly, and I'm talking about Ashley's family, and even like the people at stores that I got to know because I frequented them a lot. Every last one of them was pretty fucking nice. I never met a Texan that was like a total fucking asshole to me for no reason. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to like about Texas. You gotta.
See, I have very different feelings because I remember every time I've ever been through Texas, it's always been like an ordeal of like me versus Texas.
Well, driving in Texas is awful uniformly, and if that's mostly what you've done in Texas, then I know why you hate it.
And you go, everything's Texas size there too.
Hmm. I like that though.
They're like,
You never go to a restaurant
they
in
all,
Texas worried that you're gonna come like not get enough
yeah, that's true.
ever. Like no matter what kind
But
of
I'm
restaurant
saying
you
they
go
actually
to.
use that, like you go to fucking fast food places and shit. Like they got their own Texas version of shit. Like there was like a Texas Whopper at the
Yeah.
fucking Burger King and a Texas.
A lot of
this
them are
and a
really
Texas
good
that.
too. I'm telling you, if you actually break down and get some of those, like instead of like the Whopper, instead of a normal bun, it's got Texas toast and bacon and onion rings and barbecue sauce and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're probably gonna like it.
I definitely had some good barbecue in Texas. Because I'd always be like, this place is supposed to have good barbecue. So whenever I'd see like some little shithole town, I'd always drive through and find some barbecue. And you go in there and they look at you like you're a fucking alien.
What the fuck? Come here.
I don't look like any of the
Jump.
clientele going
Jump.
to that place. So then I go and get myself fucking some Texas barbecue, and that's always good.
Yeah. There's just some hole in the wall. Like I had one of the best burgers ever in Texas. At this weird fucking place. It was near a CPA's office that I looking for, and Ashley and I stopped and got a burger there, and it was just fucking awesome. I can't even remember the name of the place. There was a burrito joint there that was just like Chipotle, but way more selection and all like local stuff. You know what I mean? It was like not a big chain. It was more of a local chain.
Yeah.
And so way bigger selection of salsas and way better selection of meats and fresh tortillas that they made right there.
Cool.
And and you built it just like a Chipotle burrito. I can't even remember the name of that place.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Ear piercing.
Come on, get down, get down. I don't want you barking on me. I'll put you inside.
Sal, don't go back there. Oh, fucking piece of shit.
Chico's. I don't know if I ever went to a Chico's, but Nito burrito. I don't think that's what it was called. Let Dinor speak? No. Fuck you. You take him to your house for a week and let him speak all he wants. See how quick you give them back to me. You be calling me that day. All right, you were right, Paul. Dinor, shut up. That made your dog start barking. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Salvador. Stop.
Mine barked too. Get it. You guys sent a bark like around the world, man. That stupid bark that you let out echoed around the United States. Congratulations, Dinor.
Maybe even the planet.
Censorship, yeah. I'm trying to censor Dinor's fucking free speech.
Come on, Sal. Inside.
Well, my battery's about to die, so that means it's time to say goodbye.
Inside, Sal.
See you later.